It's time for the Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast. Powerful and liberating business strategies you can start in 5 minutes or less. Now, here's your host, Dean Soto.
Hey everyone, it is Dean Soto with freedomin5minutes.com, and we're here again with another Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast episode. Today's topic is this: don't let a virus stop you from doing what you intended to do. That and more coming up. Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you might be across this wonderful world. And I'm here with you right now. Actually, I'm trying to roll up, these huge tree trunks. I'm looking at them. I literally am just looking at them right now. Gonna roll these huge tree trunks up to the garden bed, so that, or to the garden enclosure that I have, so that we can use them for some hugel culture. If you go to Google and you type in hugel culture, I think it's H-U-E-L. No, H-U-E-G-E-L-C-U-L-T-U-R-E. I don't know. Okay, so whoever's doing the blog post for this, you better go to google.com and figure out how to actually spell this. It's a weird, because it's literally one of those German however you say it in German. Anyway, so we have these raised garden beds that are about 2 feet high, and we put tree trunks, and we put dead wood, we put a whole bunch of branches and things like that, and oh my goodness, the plants love them because they get all decomposed and everything like that. It's so nice, and it's absolutely wonderful. But anyway, all that being said, the big topic for today is the whole coronavirus thing. And, a big part of me wants to say that it is totally fake and don't worry about it and all that other stuff. And honestly, I honestly think that it is. However, I'm sure there's people who are suffering from some kind of disease that are close to what the CDC says it is. But I'm not totally sure, because I don't know. Over the last few years, I've been able to see that the mainstream media, the media that the news, all of that stuff has not really been so 100% truthful with everything that it has put out. And if you look at this compared to all of the other epidemics that have come in the last few years, it is minuscule. The numbers, and you might say, how dare you, Dean? How dare you say that the numbers are not even close to what they say? Well, honestly, guys, if you look at the numbers, it's not even close to what the past epidemics have been. And so it's really hard for me to be a part of hey, what, honey, roosters? The chickens are agreeing with me. Thank you for that bow. The roosters are agreeing with me that it has not been exactly what they have said it has been in the past. Okay, so but despite all that, I went to the grocery store, and the shelves were pretty empty, which sucks because people are definitely in the hoard and save and don't care about your neighbor type mindset. And it's funny because one of the things that I recently read that has absolutely changed my life is a book called The Go-Giver. The Go-Giver. And it's all about giving more than you are receiving. And that actually comes from a Bible reference, and they even mentioned that in the last parts of the book. That is more blessed to give than it is to receive. And coming from a pretty broken home I tend to have a habit of hoarding. I tend to have a habit of not giving before I receive. And it was so amazing to read this book because it not only changed my mindset, it showed me why people like Daniel Apple and William Chiem, Chiem, got us into places like WeWork. WeWork is huge. It is one of the biggest companies right now, and it is absolutely huge. They base their sales. So William Chiem, Chiem, and Daniel Apple from TriNet, they base their whole entire sales philosophy off of the whole go-giver mentality. That you give, not expecting to receive. And even though you don't expect to receive, a lot of the times you'll get things back in return. And that's huge. That is so amazing to have that whole mentality like that, to think that if you give, the more you give, the more that you receive is huge, especially in this time where people are hoarding toilet paper, they're hoarding food, they're hoarding a whole bunch of different things, right? And so, why is this important? It's important because during this time where it really is uncertain with the coronavirus and so on and so forth, you don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next, right? But you do know that you have neighbors. You do know that you have family. You do know that you have friends. Now is the time to get closer to them. And so I urge you this week, get closer to your friends. Get closer to your family. Get closer to those who care about you. And even if you're not totally certain that they care about you and they want your well-being, get close. Because that is what is truly important during these times. Sure, you can call on Amazon to send you whatever you want, but what if Amazon goes away? Now is the time to focus on those who are closest to you. So when all of the system goes away, you have people that you can band together with and grow your family, grow your livelihood, grow your culture. And we've lost so much of that in the American spirit, in the American dream. All right, this is Dean Soto, freedomin5minutes.com. Go check that out. Get your business process scorecard. Go check out go check out the masterclass that we have, and also go check out prosulum.com, prosulum.com. Check out the 4 video series that we have there. And we'll catch you on the next Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast episode.
Thanks for listening to the Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast. Now, head over to www.freedomin5minutes.com and register for our free masterclass and discover how to start systemizing and automating your entire business 5 minutes at a time. We'll see you next time on the Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast.